Welcome to Speedrunning to $1 million.
What's up, AP? I got one thing I gotta do real quick. I need to go collect the trash. From upstairs. Yeah, pretty decent pullback so far for sure. I'd say about 50%, a little bit over 50%, or a little bit less than 50%, I guess, of a pullback. But all right, let me go do this real quick. I should be done within, it should only take like 5 minutes, but I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm out of breath. It's raining, so I ran the trash up. Or like in our neighborhood, all the houses are on like a main road, and then we have like a long driveway behind other houses. So on trash day, you gotta take it all the way to the end of the driveway. And I totally forgot to clean out the bathroom trashes. Oh yeah, crap, I gotta refill the trash bag. We're gonna knock out some push-ups too. All right, 25 push-ups. And knock out the other 25 here right before the bell. Just do 25 and 25 today instead of 25, 15, 10. And you know what? I should probably start my creatine today. I meant to do it yesterday. Just kind of forgot. My kids also come home 2 hours early today because of weather. They're expecting it to get worse throughout the day. See if the scoop's actually near the top. This feels like it has a other protective thingy on it. Yep. What's the point of having this thing on when it doesn't just come right off? It's so annoying. I think I see the scoop. I hope that's the scoop. It is. Okay, good. Probably going to measure it out anyway. I never trust scoops. I don't even trust like measuring cups. Running out of time here. Getting the scoop out the first time is always a pain because it's packed in there. 6 to 10 ounces of water. 4 times daily. I'm gonna miss the bell here. You know what? Let's get this first trade in real quick. Oh, I do not like that area. All. We're gonna roll with it. I'd much rather that. I don't want to get filled right now. I got a feeling if we get filled upwards, we're gonna get faked out. Hopefully we just get this jolt downwards. Oh, shit. I don't like this at all. Oh, here goes nothing. Fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Come on. Push. Push. Ah, sweet. All right, cool. I just didn't like, if you look left, it was used as support. I was like, it's going to be used as resistance. All right, bear back. I just didn't have, I should have just took it off, to be honest. I should have put it up higher. I should have put it where my take profit was, because it would have been above those areas and we still would have got filled there. It was just a dumb place to put it. Next time I won't do that. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Baby, look at this thing go. Yeah, so when I first started trading futures, the opening range trade is how I got the payout. I think I'm just going to bring it back. Didn't really have an entry there, even if I wanted it. All right, 5 grams of creatine. About to go down the hatch. Should have did 6 ounces of water. This is about 7. I know it doesn't really taste like anything, but I'd rather just get it down so I can drink my Coke. I also had another kind of revelation that I want to try. Boom. Let's go. All right. Drink this. It really tastes like water. Not mixing very well. And do a lot of looking left. Not gonna take any trades that don't make any sense. Looking left, top of this candle is the bottom of this candle. No thanks. I'm gonna avoid those areas if at all possible. What am I down so much on today? Oh, JD gap down again? Wow, yeah, it did. Jeez. Oxy not having a good... Jeez. Looked like they were fine, but pretty bad opening. In that this week is oil stuff, right? Excuse me. Isn't there oil stuff? Oh, it's tomorrow. I think there's not much going on today. What does tentative mean? Does that just mean whenever? Good morning, Knives. Good morning, Zishan. Yeah, I did my my version of the opening range trade and then got one little scalp. Yeah, I'll see if there's a couple more little easy scalps. If not, I'm definitely not going to be pressing it. Literally everything on my watch list is red, but it was a pretty decent gap down. I guess it's this. Yeah, it's just my JD and just charge points down as well. Not really. Should probably start getting rid of some of these lines. Or at least revise them. Well, all the ones that are currently here I actually like. They're all off the hourly. Just leave them there for now. Obviously this one's not really being respected too much. Probably get rid of it. Yeah. Which then puts us in between, got a pretty big gap between these two. Oops, I didn't mean to actually. The old phantom click. There's so many things that I was watching that on that pullback we were having before yesterday, I was really hoping we'd go a bit lower because I would have possibly started some other positions, but I don't know. I still don't think that we're out of the woodworks on a much bigger pullback. Thought I was getting a fill lower than that, but I'll take it. I was trying to get in right around here so that we would have been definitely filled before this support area, but it worked out. Definitely worked out. I'm never going to hit it on the way down. I'm always going to look for like a retest and then fail to go lower in this case. Or like if it goes higher on a big push like that, I'm going to look for it to try higher again, and then I'm going to try to hit it on that second time back down. Because then if it just drops, I'm cutting. Like that's my plan with those. Just gonna get back to my roots. The one thing that's not changing is I have to always have a stop loss. The stop loss is in place. Can't take that away from me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just make sure it's still there from yesterday. I ain't trying to do that again. All right, it is still there. Be ready for bad fills. Yeah, I mean, if it's going up, I'm trying to hit the bid. But yeah, I mean, I need to just get over the whole fills thing. But with 2 contracts, 5 ticks is $50. If I can do that, I'm fine. I'm never gonna be upset with that. Shit. Texas weather is about to drop to 27. I'm not ready for it. It's been too cold. Yeah, my kids are getting off early today because of inclement weather. I think they're thinking it's going to start to ice later. didn't even check it myself. Let's see. One of the other guys from the bus stop said that it wasn't even supposed to do anything, just rain. Apparently we're supposed to have high wind as well. Yeah, they're just calling for rain and wind all day. And it's not even that much wind, it just says 25 miles per hour. It's not even anything crazy. Why are they getting off early? To make my life fun. And then tomorrow says nothing. Yeah. Justin, you in here? Was that yesterday that you were red? I don't know, I was trying to remember what ticker it was. Starting to chop around here, so nothing for me at the moment. I don't see it. I need to go through all my subscriptions again and dwindle those down. Oh, here it is. Oh, that was it. I didn't realize it. I remember you said you were red. I didn't get a chance to watch the video until just now. That's annoying. Let's see. NKTX.
And stopped out.
Ugh, it was giving you a crap fill, it looks like.
Why did I not get stopped out? Okay.
Yeah, it was just all the shares that you had, it looks like. What was the volume on that? I had plenty of volume. Yeah, it looks like an annoying trade. It didn't even like give you a good spot to like obviously stop out. I'm gonna watch that later. I'm curious if you say why you stopped, because I wonder, was it just a sizing thing, or because it didn't? I mean, that thing. I wonder what did that chart end up looking like? Probably don't want to look at it. Copyright, just for his voice. NKTX. Oh wow! Good thing you got out of that thing. Holy shit! Wow. You were in what? When were you? 9? Oh, you stopped out a little over 9. That thing kept on going. 9 went all the way up to 1030, and then had a pretty big pullback all the way to 8. But I don't think you would have been able to last that long. Not with the shares you had, right? Because it's 20. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have been able. And I'm assuming you would have added at some point. There's only one red candle until the high again, which was not even really like a pullback type candle. Just sideways. That's a crazy move. Did David trade that? He did. So it wasn't like a high float or high cap or yeah, like a big cap or anything. That's a crazy looking chart. I definitely am. Looks like what the market would do sometimes, where it just doesn't pull back. Like you're just taking a loss on that whether you want to or not. Konnichiwa, American Trader Boy. Coco, I haven't seen you in a long ass time. What's up, man? What's up, Tim's Red Dot? It's funny. I'm busy. Well, I'm glad you could take time out of your busy day to hang out with me for a little while. Is that the one that traded earlier? Yeah, well. You know what I do miss from stocks that you don't really get in futures? Is that emotional price action. You don't get that, like those jolts, like random jolts in one direction. I mean, you do, but they're the algos kind of just doing their thing. It's not like retail traders just jumping in and out of, like with market orders. And one thing I've noticed too is with stocks, when you get those jolts, the odds are you can get in with a reversal type trade, where when you get those jolts in futures, a lot of times you almost want to follow the lead. That's not financial advice, obviously, but I'm just saying that's something I've noticed that's a pretty big difference between the two. Dun, dun, dun. CUTR is going kind of crazy. Volume coming in. Sorry, I'm just watching David. Since there's nothing else I can do at the moment. Oh, he nailed the top one. Easy. Go, go, go. 424. Go, 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 go. Fill him. Fill him. Yes. Oh, it went to 25. Oh, that's brutal. He had his order sitting at 424, bounced at 425. Come on, baby. Fill him. Come fill him. Come on. There you go. We just need a CET to fill. Oh, he took that one off. Kimmin instantly got stopped on that one. Still, he's having a good day. Nice. Orlito, on and off here. How many accounts are you trading? Remind me, when does the account become real? At what dollar? 3,000. I took a pretty big hit yesterday. We finally got above 2,000, and then we took the $1,000 hit yesterday. It was like 1,100. So we start today with 50,941. So we lost 1,050-ish yesterday. 59. Now we got to fight back. I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach going forward. I can't have those days like yesterday where one fake out just like it's such a big setback. I need my winners to be a little bit bigger on the like the opening trade, and then I need to with the scalping I feel like 15 ticks is just too much. It's just a little too much for scalping. I'd rather do more contracts for less ticks. I mean, how many times did I have 15 or even 10 and just get missed by like 1 or 2 ticks? I feel like if I can't get 5 ticks, then I just suck. So I'm gonna go for 5 ticks and we'll just add a contract. So it's essentially the same thing. It'll be more commissions, but it'll be just like making 10 ticks on one. But I only have to go 5, which is a lot more reasonable. Thought about just doing 4, but I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe if I scale up at some point, I can just go to 3 and use 4. Looks like my CGC lottery play is not doing too hot. It's about to break. Well, it's trying to get down to that support level. If it gets under that, it's not looking great. Probably just going to go back to $1 again after that reverse split. Let's just shot 50 bucks in the air and see what happens. I threw some more puts out there. I have a put on Upstart, which expires this Friday. A put on Penn, which expires this Friday. I still have that Oxy call from last week, which expires this Friday. And then I have a put on CCL that expires next Friday. I had to go out a little further out to get any kind of premium on that. Still debating on what I want my first stock to actually own be. I think it's going to be CCL, but I still want it lower. Really wanted it down towards $11, $11 or $12. I just don't know if it's going to get back there. Or when their earnings are. You guys see Nvidia lately? What the heck is going on there? Thing is just a rocket ship. It's probably part of why the market has held up. CCL earnings March, not late March too. Yeah. This earnings whisper used to be so cool, and then now they're like behind a huge paywall. My P&L, if you look on my screen, you should be able to see it. It's 297.14 after commissions. Welcome, by the way. Is there a way to check? Oh, here it is. For so their earnings were down a little bit previously. No Wrongbow? He's there. He's just not saying anything right now. No wombat. We all know he's there. And I will say, for a while, I thought maybe I was just talking out of my ass, like saying that he's probably there. But sure enough, he came right out. That was pretty funny. Making a move up here. Looking left on the 5-minute, we don't really have anything stopping us. Kind of just broke through it. It was this area here that we just went through. Can't really play the top there. See, this is where it just broke through on the 5-minute. Looking left. I don't really have. There's no stop loss above there, so I can't really play above it. Could look to play on the way back down. I feel like that could be a fake out. It's got fake out written all over it. Got a little flag going on here. Okay, I clicked and it didn't. Oh, I was gonna say, and it didn't go through. That scares me. I mean, I put it above that candle, figuring if it went above that candle, we would go higher, which we obviously didn't, so we didn't. But the fact that the order didn't go right through, like, what is that? Okay, I just wanted to test it. Right click to short, left click to go long. Yep, that's it. Yeah, like imagine those two buttons right there, buy to limit, sell to stop. It's just your left mouse click and right mouse click. See if I would have been right. I mean, I wouldn't have done it after this pullback anyway, but so it doesn't really matter. The fuck? It just did it again, but what? Oh, hold on. What? Gave me some kind of error. I don't know what the error was. Maybe it's a sign. Some weird things are happening. Maybe I should just not trade anymore. Yeah, the mouse trading is actually really nice. It's one of the reasons I came to Quantower in the first place. Yeah, I mean, this isn't really like a crazy move. I mean, it did extend a little bit, but not anything crazy. Trying to reclaim that entire move from yesterday. Damn. Just make sure when you're moving the chart around, Zishan, that you unclick the button. Be a big short day since it was all green yesterday. Yeah, especially with the gap down. I really thought that, I mean, we're still red on the day. Look, I mean, here's the dash. This is the red to green. 788. That's where we closed yesterday. We're still red, but pretty big swing up since the move down from this morning. Yeah. Yep. Definitely don't want to do that. This is what I'm talking about, like with futures, man. Like you didn't really get this with stocks. Like it would happen every once in a while, but it's very rare that you get a move where it just goes straight up like this, goes sideways, and then just continues up. Like you would always get some sort of like an attempt at, or like a retest of previous resistance to be used as support. Like, but the market just doesn't care. It just keeps going, does whatever it wants to do. That's why people that are like, oh, I can predict where the market's going and they got all these fancy shit. I'm like, no. When they do predict where it's going, it's just because they happen to say it was going that way when it went that way. It had nothing to do with whatever the fuck they were looking at. By the way, for you loyal people that are here, I have a cool little project that I'm working on that involves giving money back to you guys for basically using my code for these Apex eval accounts. At the end of each month, I'll have a number that they pay out to me, like through affiliations. I'm gonna take 5% of that. We're gonna run a Friday night live stream, the first Friday night after they pay me. And I'm gonna give 5% of that back to someone that shows up and enters a giveaway that we're gonna do live on a Friday night live stream while we chill, have a beer or two. And just my way of giving back, as well as maybe growing the channel. So, because the more people that sign up, the more money I'll give away, because 5% is 5%. Whether it's of a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 is completely up to the people watching. So a little bit more incentive for some people to use my code instead of maybe somebody else's. Kind of a win-win situation. And I was even thinking, like, if it really starts to grow, to maybe every once in a while do like a 10%. Or maybe even one time, like, do a 25%. Like, just like, it really depends on how it goes. But I'll be putting a video out either, probably not today, because the kids get home early today, but maybe tomorrow. I started working on it, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it out today, or it might not even be till later this week. It really depends on the kids. Once they get home, man, all bets are off. I'll be recording some dad. So you never know how that's gonna work. Yeah, it'll be once a month. I'll do a Friday night live stream. Chill, shoot the shit. It'll be at 9. It'll probably be around, I'll probably start it at 9 p.m. Eastern. Kind of see what happens. Just kind of talk about whatever. Hang out. Obviously give people time to get in there before doing the giveaway. I'm watching a Honda Odyssey that they basically transplanted to a plaid chassis, and it just ran a 9.7. They're calling it the Platacy. That's super funny. Yeah. Cars are cool. a 9.6 that time. This looks like it wants to fall over, doesn't it? Oh wow, now it just ran a 9.5. Scared. It's so slow too. I feel like they're just faking it out. They're gonna make it look like it wants to go lower and then just rocket it up. I just don't. Even 5 ticks there. It's just too close to the highs. I don't like it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna force trades right now. But that's my thought process is they're gonna make this look like it wants to go lower. Maybe even poke it through, sweep it, and then run it higher. That's too many attempts at high of day for it not to have already rolled over if it was going to. That's my again, see, this is what I'm talking about. I can sit here and tell you what I think, and if it actually happens, I look like a genius. But if I'm wrong, then who cares? It's just whatever. I just delete it off YouTube forever so no one can ever see it. But it's like if somebody's right without putting any money behind it, then no one ever cares. So in this case, I was wrong so far. I mean, I was looking at this previous resistance area. Now, if it fails this, then I was definitely wrong. So I was definitely wrong. It's just usually you'll get 1, 2, 3 or so attempts, and then it'll do this, not 6 or 7. But I mean, it looked like it wanted to roll over, just like it is. But with that many attempts, I figured maybe they were just trying to work their way up, kind of fake some people out. Right? Only if we could see the future. Wow, look at this down move. A little bit lower, I probably would have tried it based off of this previous resistance. Still might. Ah. This is literally Brain Stew. It's like a remake of Brain Stew. Just curious what it looked like. I hadn't seen it in a while. Well, I did, but... That's it. That's all I want. That was basically... It's basically like a for science trade. With this, I had a stop right here if it wanted to get below it. I mean, honestly, I was going to stop right below those candles because I was looking for it to essentially, man, 15 would work there for sure. But it's not what I'm looking for. Just scalping. I'm not trying to determine direction. But it came down, retested it, failed, so I hit it on the way back up. Just looking for it to do exactly this. Worky, worky. Uh-oh. What happened here? Far down he was. Looked like it was that bad. Oh no, that's not it. I always said that too. Like, I've said this before. Imagine Back to the Future. It's like, screw the sports almanac. Give me the stock trader almanac. That's what I want. Ooh, nice little dump there. See what it does right here at this previous resistance. Let's try and use it as support right now. Real nice bounce off that support. What's good, people? 712 missed the 712. Oh, you missed the support? Yeah. I was literally just talking about it. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news here, professional Wall Street gambler, but did you spell professional wrong on purpose? I remember the first time I saw you, it bothered me, but I didn't say anything. This time I'm going to ask you. Okay. As long as you did it on purpose, I'm good. I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. How's your day going other than missing that 712 retest? It was like, oh, maybe we're going to go to the lows. And now it's like, no, we're going to go to the highs. Yeah, the action's not too bad. Can't really complain. Matt has tweeted ZZZZ. Yeah, I mean, for stocks, I can see how it might not be that great. But, I mean, the ISW boys are killing it today. They have a lot of trades, so... I think one of Matt Az's biggest issues is he started trying to trade the big caps instead of the smaller caps. Because he was literally his career before he became big on YouTube and like all that big crap that happened with AMC, GME and stuff. was just trading the normal like low float stuff. And then he had 2020 and 2021 happen, and he decided to just resort to trying to hang with the big boys, trading the big boy stocks. And he's given so much of that money back. I just wish he would have went back to how he was trading. I don't understand why he ever stopped trading. Like once he realized things changed again, like he should have went back to what was working. Instead, he tried to stay where he was, and it just never worked. Just a little like V-shaped recovery here, back to the upside. Nice little sweep down to that 712 area. Now we're right back to the highs. See what Alpine's up to. Oh, he's having a good morning. Looks like he did the opening trade, I'm assuming on all 5 of these accounts, and then he continued trading this other one. 930. Oh, no, maybe this is not. Maybe he just did 4. Just got long here, it worked out.
Straight up again. That's a good question. Still down on the day from because of the overnight.
See, I don't know how he does that. It's just not in my DNA to long up here after this move it's made. But oh, wrong bow. You get bored? Or are we actually just getting a decent amount of people in here? If so, hit that like button. Appreciate you coming in. Back up. Feels like they're gonna come up and get some stops.
And I guess we're just gonna continue. You just right click
For science.
go to settings and
I wanted to hit it so bad,
visual trading.
but that stop is just so far away. Would have worked instantly. You get that one, Zishan? That was a good one. Science trade worked beautifully.
When it comes to copy trading, that's
732.
when it comes to
Yeah, decent little
the
pullback.
opening range trade.
I mean, how do you know that's coming though, you know? I mean, yeah, you got this previous resistance used as support, but it literally went straight up after it bounced. So it's like
the only
you
strategy
would
that you could
you're
actually
not getting filled
not
at
doing it,
732.
but
You're
one
getting
of the
filled
few
up
ones
here
that
at
you could
like
actually
738. And it almost feels like a chase at that point.
just copy trade from someone else.
Sorry, I forgot I left Alpine on. For anybody that is actually just now tuning in, I was telling everyone earlier, I'll be putting out a video at some point this week. Maybe not today. I wanted to do it today, but my kids are getting off school early due to the weather. But I plan on putting a video out to explain what I'll be doing as far as my gripe with the YouTube furu state that we're in. And just that I want to give back as much as I can as a thank you for using my code, for signing up through Apex, trading the futures and whatnot. I'm going to be doing a 5% give back is what I'm going to call it. We used to call it rake back when we played poker. So it'll be essentially at the end of every month, I get paid from Apex. Sometimes it goes through right away. Sometimes it takes a week or so. But once I get paid, I'll announce a Friday night live stream. And on that Friday night live stream, which will most likely be starting at 9 p.m., we'll kind of hang around, talk, shoot the shit. And I'm going to do a giveaway once a month for 5% of what I made on Apex. And I'm not so sure I can tell you the exact amount. I'm going to look into that. But you can do the math. If I'm giving you a certain amount, and I'm going to round it off probably as well so that it's never exact. So that way, when you do the math, it's going to be probably within $1 because I'm just going to round to like the most round number for the giveaway for giveaway sakes. But you can kind of figure out what that number is. And it just kind of goes along with the theme of being the only 100% transparent channel, because you're not going to find another channel that tells you how much they make from their affiliations. And I've literally told you since the beginning. Yo, what up? I'm going to go with Vinit Patel. Tell me I got it right. And higher we go. We're talking in the Discord. You forgot? Just call VP. Ah, well, you never told me your actual name. What's up, man? I didn't forget you. I just didn't know it was you. Ugh. These scam emails, man. They're not very original anymore. It is struggling to make like go higher. I mean, it's trying, but it's struggling. See if the algo kind of kicks in. Wow, there's actually, what is that price channel? Let's see. Check this out. Kind of goes back even to here for the most part. Can I extend this left? Left? Oh yeah, look at that. Wait, why did it make it bigger when I did that? It's going crazy. Oh, now I gotta delete it. It's such a, the yellow is just such a bright color. Let's do like a, yeah. I can dig that. That's a little bit easier to look at. Maybe, what does black look like? Okay. I like that even better. Kind of amplifies the candles a bit. I actually really like that. Took the O extra F out for you. The second person who mentioned it. I mean, I don't want to say it bothered me, but it low-key bothered me a little bit. Just looking at your name, it's like, ugh. It just sticks out. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Well, whatever I tell it to do, Sean, it does the opposite, so... I keep looking down where my old man used to be to check on him, see how he's doing, and just not there anymore. I don't have any more tears. I used them all. Just sad. Still sad. I think that played into yesterday a little bit too. Oh, never mind. Tell it to go higher. 404 on QQQ was a strong resistance last week, Tuesday. I got a question for you, Wall Street Gambler. Do you highly, and I'm not saying you're right or wrong, and I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just genuinely curious how you think about this. On the QQQ, for just since you use it as an example, do you feel that if a key level on the QQQ holds, it makes the entire market hold at whatever that current level is? Or do you think that the overall market, it's just a coincidence that at 404 on the QQQ is where it held? I've always been curious about what people think of that, because I feel like you can cherry pick charts. And again, I'm not saying you're wrong or anything, but I feel like a lot of people, you can literally cherry pick charts to just find one that kind of puts off what you're looking at. Like, we're trying higher. It's so funny too, because like if you get rid of this price channel, all you can see is it's trying to break the highs of this move, right? But when you put it in the price channel, you're like, it's not that impressive. I'm like cold again today. I'm not sure. I ate ice cream for lunch yesterday. I kind of wanted to do it again today. So that's the low calorie option, but I'm not sure I want to because I'm cold. I actually turned the heat up a degree. It went up. It's just cold in here for some reason. Might actually go get the space heater. I don't even know where that is. Ask my mom if she's got one. Or let me ask my wife real quick. I'm gonna just eat chicken for lunch today. Got a little bit left in that bag in the freezer. Some other. Like, look at every single time if you put an order out at the current high, it's pulled back every single time. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go with 9, 10. 10 times you could have taken these little for science trades. It's just that one time it doesn't work. Are you going to give back? What would that be? 50 ticks? So what's the high of this candle? 16,751. 58. So 7 times 4 is 28. So no. You would give back half. Go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Guys, you forgot to make me do my other 25 push-ups. Did 30 just to make up for it. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Some of you guys watching the volume or price, not time? No. Oh, we broke through. Is it a sweep? Are we actually breaking through? Well, the QQQ level kind of corresponds to 774 on the NQ if you look at the 30-minute chart. So I just anticipate we might be seeing some sellers there at that level. Okay. I like that. I like that better. 70. See what it looks like. I'm looking at the hourly. I would argue the 800 level is a little bit more of a key level. This line that we're at is a really key level. Wait, 7? Yeah, I mean, if you look at the bottom of that move on the hourly back from December 20th, that's what this line's from. And it got respected back here on like the beginning of January 2nd. I used it a couple times. I don't really see anything at 774. Well, that's just me. I mean, obviously you might see something different. So it looks like we swept so far. So I'm going to leave the price channel. Anytime you get that, it's just a sweep, right? A lot of people don't really count the wicks anyway. Why is it pulling back? Because you told me to make it, you told me to tell it to go higher. So of course it's pulling back. Come on, man. Zishan, you got to make up your mind. What do you want me to say? You said like, say, go up, go up. So I said it, and now we're pulling back. Used to trade options, still do. I hate the decay, and that's why I do better with micros. I can let it work. I trade options too, but probably a lot different. I sell options. I do have some some leap options, but they're good through 2026, beginning of 2026. So they literally have 2 years. All right, it does look like we want to try to move lower here. Yeah, Hector, I agree. I personally got away from trading the micros because I was doing that. I found that I was more inclined to add to a position too quickly, and it would get me in trouble. So I figured it was literally no different than me trading the NQ, and I was paying more in commissions because I was trading bigger size. See, Zishan, I'm just helping you, man. I'm just helping you. This does look like it wants to try to go lower. We could actually get another big candle here. Same reason as here. I mean, look at it. It's kind of slowly rolled over. And then here we go again. Slowly rolled over. If we break right here, we should probably get a decent little push down. Uh, 11 o'clock. Apparently that meant something to somebody as they stuffed it back upwards. Oh, he's there, Tom. He's there. He's waiting in the dark depths of the chat. Waiting. He's waiting for a red He loves the red, the blood. He waits for it. And when he smells the blood, he will come out and he will find you. He will find you. Back to the highs we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I feel like it's my I'm supposed to tell you that Apex has the 1-day pass right now. So if you have any evals that were already passed and you're waiting for them to go through with the days, they should be passed now. As well as if you are looking to pass a new eval, you can do it in 1 day. And you can go right to the PA account. That ends on the 11th. So you have, what is that? Is that Friday or Thursday? That's Thursday night. So Thursday night that ends. Oh, wait. New Year kickoff, 71% off. Okay. Also, oh, where it doesn't say anything. 1 day to pass. Okay, so this is saying to the 31st. But yesterday, let's see. Starting with, yeah, okay. So it ends Thursday. That part wasn't in the email. So it doesn't end at midnight, it ends at 5 when the market closes on Thursday. Oh, we're making a pretty big move up here. 1 day payouts? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Look, we got a nice little triangle forming with that line I have drawn. But now this doesn't really make sense anymore. I mean, they kind of swept it, and now we're trying to go higher. Tell you what, I feel like if we get through this, I was gonna say we might get a little bit of a jolt. I really thought here on this move down we were done for, but that trend line, had we had that trend line drawn, pretty spot on. Oh, by the way, I just noticed Alpine's things working again. I got rid of mine because I actually really was thinking about yesterday, and I realized that I was paying way too much attention to that thing. I originally had put it there for you guys, just so you could see everything, but everything that you need to see is up on these other screens. Like, you can see when I'm in a trade, you can see my account, you can see how much is in there, you can put together how much drawdown I have, etc. And it was really, I just realized I was like staring at that when I was in trades, almost like watching a P&L. So I just got rid of it for now to see if it actually changes anything. Probably might bring it back. I just want to make sure that it wasn't really affecting my mental side of things. Hey Zishan, how are your buddies doing that grabbed accounts? I meant to ask you that yesterday, actually. I forgot. Do 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 do. Yeah, another little fake out to the downside. Oh, I was just asking how your buddies are doing. The ones that you had sign up. I think I'm gonna go make that chicken. Take my second dose of creatine. You're back. One pass? Nice. I wonder if I just keep stirring this, if it'll actually like dissolve. I'd be pretty pissed if it doesn't. I've never had a creatine that doesn't. Look at all these for science trades. You didn't actually have to bring it up. Bad, huh? Heat train. Probably Mr. Later, man. I remember now. I remember you talking about that. There's like behind there. There's a whole row of it. But she was. Yeah, yeah. Cool. And they do use. I'll say they do use a little bit more quality because, like, if you break them down, like the cheap ones, like the hardware, like put them on. Remember the one? Not the one time. Yeah. Raiden's. I if any, actually, quite. Did Amanda tell you what we're trying to do? I don't know if Maggie was. I get it. Well, I would like. Well, that portion. But I'm just. When we bought that house, I was like, maybe, or when we moved out, I was like, I did the math, renting it out at the cake. Now, Iggy thinks. Oh, it said 330. I don't know. Like, rent that. Ever a month. And, yeah, without fail. That's. I was like, that's obvious. That number. I even said that when it was 5. Thinking. It like when Maggie ran. That's such bottom line. After numbers like, well, that's like we have to out of possible. Sure. Which would be nice. That's kind of what we're dealing with. Reason that we're kind of jumping in. Remember that every person tax free. Right. But lived in that house for years as primary resident. 5 years. That every like bought a house, sold that one, pull it over tax, or you can house. Right. So that I guess they changed that it's lifetime. So now it's just every 2 as long as it, well, last 2 years for us ends the end of the So I think we out May technically. Start now and try to listen. That way we're not and talking $1,000 now. In fact, I don't. So it was like almost. I never thought that thing was telling me we. Then like off our cushion. It just feel like her having her stuff like it's starting to realize like I'd rather and enjoy myself and now granted she's that's she saw you riding your oh, up at the up there. All I saw was you go this way, and it looked like you ran into the grass. Is that when you fell? Oh yeah, I saw you like lean this way, and then all of a sudden you're out of the picture. I had it all the way down. No, he's so if you go. Well, he's saying he didn't know if he went straight because it still goes downhill if you do top it. Nah, you wouldn't have. Well, did you? Didn't you? Well, they were on like a mountain doing right in front of them. Having it work. Thankfully, you didn't go into the stop sign. Sure. Yeah, I saw him go up. That was a lot. Yeah, Pleco baby. But that. Yeah, so. Like one. Oh. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. What is going on? This is crazy. Quite the move. And this is what I'm saying. Like, we haven't really had any kind of an actual pullback. It's just like this. This was it. This is the same thing they did yesterday. They did. If we scroll back, look at this. Take a look at this move, right? Up, 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 up. Sideways. Looks like we're going down, and then straight up. Watch this. Up, 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 up. Sideways. Straight up. Literally the exact same thing. It's like the same algo, like painting pictures. Look at this. This is a nutty ass move. We're above yesterday. We're now above yesterday. We didn't even use yesterday's high. I like finding it. Doesn't matter. The market gives no fucks. Go up too many times, it actually went up. Insane. Checking in on Alpine.
10-1 with the reward.
He's not in it, so that's good. He hasn't traded since earlier. Oh, he's got a couple trades. He actually, I don't know if it was a short or a long right before this big move. It's funny, he won't talk to me while we're both live. Like when I say something in his chat, But once I'm done streaming, he'll say
That
something.
is crazy. I want to go get lunch, guys. So I could go to the gym.
He's got such a fear that other channels are gonna steal his viewers. Where'd all these people come from? Wrong bow? Hit the button again? Oh, we're starting to make smaller candles now. So it looks like we might be finding a temporary top. Of course, as I say that, he just decides to make another big candle. What
Wow.
a crazy move.
The market is no joke. When it wants to do something, it's going to do it.
So was there news at 12 o'clock?
There
Or
it
something? Something at 12
goes. The
o'clock.
highs of yesterday.
FOMC member bar.
It's gonna reject. I'm so tempted to short. So tempted to short and stop at the highs, but I'm not going to because I'm gonna be pissed at myself if it goes. Oh, speaking. Is it because you can't copy trade enough? No, I can. Just I'm scared.
Rombo. Who's Rombo?
I am
the guy
scared
talking?
to copy trade a lot. Been losing accounts too often. Like I haven't been able to go a full month without losing an account. So unless I just did the opening range trade, which I am doing. I copy traded 9 accounts on the opening range trade. So the only thing is, since I don't have a lot of drawdown left, I'm only doing 2 contracts.
Oh, Wombo. Oh, you're talking about
And I'm thinking to
Wrongbow
myself,
with
what if I
the
do 2
viewers. Yeah, yeah,
contracts
yeah.
on like 10 accounts.
Yeah,
every
it was
day?
down at like, it was at like 40 or 50, and now all of a
Definitely.
sudden it's up at 70. I don't
For
know
a
what that's all
lot.
about.
Of cushion.
Guess he's bored.
It'll take much longer, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh yeah, the markets are closed on Monday, guys. The futures obviously will be open for half a day, but that doesn't mean we should be trading.
Just curious what it looks like. I was gonna put it above here, but I'm hesitant knowing that somebody's talking right now. Market is closed on Monday for MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's exactly why I was just seeing where it would put my 5 ticks. I saw this candle looking left. Oh, would have worked anyway. That was why I took it off. Just hanging out here. Yeah. I fear that whoever was talking is still talking, so not always just you. Need to get some friends in here. I feel like at this point in the day, yeah, look, it went back down to 30, 35. I genuinely think looking at the views that there are that many people in here. They're just not talking. I feel like a lot of people don't talk. There's sometimes I'll be in Alpine stream after I'm done, and he'll have 300 people in there. There's like maybe a handful of people talking. You guys got friends. I'm going to be jumping off here probably in the next 10, 15 minutes anyway, because I got to get ready for the kiddos to be home. This feels like it wants to go higher, huh? I was always that in-between guy. I was like a nerd and a jock at the same time, so I had like 2 different friend groups. So I was never popular per se, but I was like the guy that meshed well with everybody in high school. I feel like I would always have conversations like when it was sport like soccer or baseball season, they would always like look at me like, "You're doing what after school?" Because I'd be talking about like playing video games or just like some random nerd type stuff. And then like with my nerds, they'd be like, "You play baseball or you play soccer?" Like because a lot of times I'd have to wear a suit on game day. It was just kind of what our school did. And so they would always be surprised, like, "Why are you wearing a suit?" I was like, "Well, we have to dress up for game day." And they're like, "Oh, you play soccer?" Yep. The football parties were the worst. I did not enjoy them. I always got beat up by some football players. Yeah, the football team, they were always just a bunch of douchers. They were the cocky kids. And I never wanted to be friends with them, to be completely honest. There was one cheerleader that I wanted to be friends with, I'll tell you that. Never was. But would not have stopped it from happening. Yeah, I didn't really have too many skater friends. I did have a couple though. I guess I was just very all over the place in high school. I was never like part of any one specific group or clique, whatever you want to call it. I was just kind of friends with everybody. I think I'm just gonna leave this market alone. I'm not gonna force any trades. Just an insane move. Realize that my webcam was a little high for when I do the standing desk. For some reason it's off just that little bit. We're gonna do a little head and shoulders, shoulder, head. Just gotta make the other shoulder. Paint the picture. Give it a little bit more. Here we go. Get down to the neck. Ooh, right to it. Did I just get a horrible fill there? Jumping out of that. That hung out there way too long. It's like right at my would have worked. Like it was just hanging out there. I felt like it was just gonna dump. I feel like I got a bad fill there. I wasn't watching it. I'll have to go back. Let me see. I know the fills are part of it. I'm just curious, like if I would have got my fill had I not got the bad fill. Let's see, order. I wasn't expecting to get filled right away either. That was the other thing. Oh, I can't see it. I guess I could check the log. Well, 5 ticks was 21.50, so that means my order was at 20.25. Let's see where I get filled. No, I got filled there. Yeah. Just didn't work right away. For some reason, it felt like it was better than that, but. All right, I think we're gonna call it there on the. I'll hang out here for a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna trade anymore. Speaking of the Apex payout, there we go. The 9th is when I got paid. It'll probably go through either today or tomorrow. Oh, guess we're not getting the head and shoulders. We'll try to head back up there for that shoulder. But in the meantime, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to try to get a couple things done before the kids get home. I will see you all tomorrow morning. I'll be here. Decent little day today. I'm not going to be trading anymore. So what you see is what I'm going to end with. And I will see you all in the morning. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, all that good stuff, feel free to find me in Discord or over on Twitter. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.